Tell us about the organization No Labels. What is your involvement? What is it, and what is your involvement in it?
So it is a bipartisan, nonpartisan, it's really bipartisan is more accurate than nonpartisan organization. It actually has a congressional extension. It's called the Problem Solvers Caucus, and I believe there's 29 Republicans on it and 29 Democrats, and that's in the House. And then there's roughly 12 senators, and Joe Manchin is the most famous senator that's part of No Labels. And when I say part of, he's supported by, and he's an ardent advocate of the No Labels process. They're also preparing to run a unity ticket, a presidential ticket this year. Starting this year, but for the 2024 election, in case it's a rematch of Joe Biden and Donald Trump, which I think most Americans would be pretty distressed to see that be a replay. So they're trying to do things to make the political process more rational, to make it less contentious. And I think it's what we desperately need. We need some kind of counterbalance. Unfortunately, both parties have gone so far, in the case of the Democrats to the left and in the case of the Republicans to the right, with some of the more polarizing personalities. And I don't think that's what most Americans want. I think 60 to 70% of Americans want compromise. They want moderation. They want reasonable policies, not quite all this, the stuff that is so, it's kind of contrary to really what made this country what it is. This hostility towards capitalism, hostility towards markets, hostility towards the energy industry, and really kind of moving us in either a far right or far left direction. I don't believe that's consistent with the will of the people.
No, I think right now what we've got is a uniparty. I can't tell one from the other. They all, my grandfather used to say they all poop under the same blanket. He actually said a different word, but you get it.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I get it though.
So David, you're a pragmatist. You're a huh? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to agree with you. I think that it's this degradation or national decline that's been in place for the last 25 years has been very much bipartisan. In fact, if you look at the Republicans, when they've been in power, they've spent at a faster rate than the Democrats. And we really have
you can't trust any of them.
Debt levels. Unfortunately not.